Monopoly, 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 Monopoly. Monopoly.
Yes, Monopoly, the world's most famous board game, has entered a new revolution. It's Monopoly Jackpot, and we have three smart players with today's host, Mr. Andrew St. Clair.
Thank you, Blanky, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of Monopoly Jackpot here on this beautiful May 2nd, 2025. We got three great contestants and a special theme of tonight's game. More information about that in just a few minutes. Right now, let's introduce our contestants. Our first contestant is our defending champion, Ruby. Welcome back, Ruby.
Thanks, Andrew. Glad to be here.
Are you looking forward to our special edition tonight?
Yes, I am.
Very good. Well, you got two tough competitors. Our first challenger for you tonight is Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Whoa,
tell the
whoa, whoa,
audience-
that went loud. Don't tell me I was the only one who heard that.
No, I heard it too. I heard it go loud too.
Go ahead, Jack, and go introduce yourself to the audience, please.
Well, I'm the owner of a Discord server. Oh, and I'm waiting to win some money.
All right. Well, good luck to you. And our second opponent is the man I know pretty well, ladies and gentlemen. We call him Mr. O, Adam Oliver. Hello, Adam.
Hello, Andrew.
It's good to see you again. How have you been, sir?
I've been well.
All right. Tell the audience about yourself, Adam.
And I'm 39 years of age from San Antonio, Texas. I am a retail sales associate in a sporting goods store, and I am a cafeteria worker at a university center.
Well, that's great. Well, all right. Well, good luck, contestants. Now, before we start tonight's game, let me explain, as I mentioned, tonight is a special theme. We're 2 days away from May 4th. And as you know, May 4th, that means Star Wars. So tonight's questions all deal with Star Wars.
Sorry, Andrew, I don't have the Star Wars edition of Monopoly today. But maybe I'll get it next time.
Don't worry, Blanky. Don't worry. We're using credits, not dollars anyway. We're not going to be using credits. We're using dollars anyway.
We're not endorsed by Disney, though.
No, we're not. Anyway, let's get started here. I'll explain the rules. I'll be giving you all some trivia questions. The first person to buzz in will get a chance to answer. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, you have to sit out. First to 2 points wins the Monopoly. And as we go around the board, there'll be three bettings from a cross chance. But we'll explain more about that here as we get started here. Before we get started, we have a gift for you from Mr. Monopoly for each of you, $500, which Mr. Blanky will give to each of you right now. Blanky? Okay. Now then, if you buzz in early before the question is answered, you'll be buzzed out and you'll answer last. I will do my best to say the question slowly and clearly. But if I have to repeat them, please let me know. All questions tonight are all multiple choice, so it's important I'm going to give you the answers first and then the question. Is everyone clear of the rules?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Let's get started then with the Brown properties. Remember, first to two, it's the property. And so on brothers, here's the first question. Gary Oldman, Mel Gibson, George Clooney, and Gary Coleman, which actor pulled out of episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, when he discovered that non-union actors were being used in the film? And that is Ruby.
George Clooney.
George Clooney is incorrect. Adam or Jack?
Mm-mm.
Hands up. The answer is Gary Oldman.
Mm.
All right, so Ruby, you need to set this one up for Adam and Jack. Chewbacca, Han Solo, R2-D2, and Princess Leia, who is the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber? And that is Adam.
Chewbacca?
Chewbacca is incorrect. Jack? No guess. The answer was Han Solo. He used the Han in episode 5.
You don't require Jedi training in order to handle one of the weapons. You just need to have good reaction and fencing skills.
Yep.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, that's good. So, Adam, you need to set the synopsis for Ruby and Jack. Here's the next question. Of Luke Skywalker, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, and Jar Jar Binks, which character did George Lucas consider making a midget? And that is Jack.
I say the Phantom Menace and Jar Jar Banks.
Jar Jar Binks is incorrect. Ruby?
Darn.
Nope.
It was Luke Skywalker.
Material for the
We're
show
all
is not
Interesting.
material for the show is not determined by me. However, I do have my backup Trivial Pursuit unit in case we do not have a game in the next 5 questions. And actually, I'm implementing a new rule if that doesn't work out. 5 questions and the property is lost, we move on.
okay, and that is we're at 3 incorrect, so we'll keep. Here's the next question. Sarlacc, and who's that? Who's that? Who's Jack? You're out. This question is for Ruby and Adam. Here's the next question. Sarlacc, Bib Fortuna, Newt Gunray, and Maz Kanata, who served as Jabba the Hutt's chief of staff. And that is Ruby.
Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna is correct. That is 1 point for you, Ruby. Everyone's up. Everyone's up here. Here's the next question. Of 6 billion, 6 trillion, 6,000, or 6 billion, approximately how many languages can C3PO speak? And that is Adam.
6 million.
6 million is correct. That's 1 point for Adam, 1 point for me. Here's the next question. Of Order 99, Order 66, Order 33, or Order 11, which order, issued by Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, resulted in the execution of almost all the Jedi? That is Ruby.
Order 66.
Order 66 is correct. You got the Monopoly. Well done. All right. So now we're going to our next set of questions. Give me a second here. All right. And now we're doing the light blues, I believe. Yes, we are. Light blue it is. And let's keep going with our next question. Here's the next question. Of the Dachshund, a panther, the Wolverine, or the pigeon? In episode 6, Return of the Jedi, the growls and sounds of the Rancor in Jabba's palace were actually made by what animal? And that is Adam.
A Wolverine?
Incorrect. Or Jack.
Bleh.
Time's up. The answer is a Dachshund. It's a Dachshund. All right. So Adam, you have to set this one up. This is for Ruby and Jack. Here's the next question. Reset the timer. Here's the next question. Of Boba Fett, Bosk, IG-88, and Dengar, which bounty hunter in the Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode? And that is Ruby.
Bosk.
Bosk is correct. That's 1 point for you, Ruby. Adam, you are back in. Here's the next question. Of Shock Trooper, Scout Trooper, Shadow Trooper, and Death Trooper, what kind of trooper is introduced at the beginning of Rogue One? And that is Ruby.
Death Trooper.
Death Trooper is correct. You have that Monopoly. Well done. And now we're gonna take a break from our trivia. Have you guys sit relax here for just a moment as it's time for the spin. Time for the wheel. So let me explain the rules. In this first round, the minimum bets, if you want to play, are $10. You don't have to play if you want. As you can see on the wheel, you have a chance to maybe get your money back, tell your money, quadruple your money, might go to jail, pass right, pass left, jackpot, who knows? And jackpot starts at $2,000. And we'll start with you, Ruby. Would you like to make a bet or not?
Let's go with 40.
$40. Very well.
Hang on.
Conservative. Stand by.
I need to make. No, not that. I need to make something smaller.
Stand by, folks.
All right, you said 40.
Yeah.
He said $40.
That's a low bet, but it does clear the house minimum.
And now, Jack, would you like to bet?
Yes, 250.
You had bet half your pot, $250. Good luck to you, sir. And Adam, would you like to make a bet?
Yes, I would like to bet 100.
$100. All right. All bets are now in. Now, Ruby, you have control of the wheel. You just tell Blanky when to stop it, and good luck.
Stop.
All right, the wheel's coming to a stop here, and it stops on.
We had a little bit of a glitch. It's slowing down now. You know what? I'm actually gonna let you retake that.
Yeah,
Okay.
respin. Go ahead.
Stop.
All right, it stopped on Hey, Jackpot. That means all your money goes to the jackpot, which is a cool $390. That means the jackpot's now at $23.90. And we add another $2,000. Jackpot is no one won the jackpot. Now jackpot's at $4,390. And we now go to the magenta properties, and we are ready for our second street, and we're ready for our next question. And here it is. Of decoration, prisoner, knick-knack, or scoundrel, in Return of the Jedi, Jabba refers to Han as his favorite what? And that is Ruby.
Scoundrel.
Scoundrel is incorrect. Jack?
I don't know if this for a fact. It was his favorite trophy.
I will read the question for you since you buzzed in. In Return of the Jedi, Jabba refers to Han as his favorite what? Decoration, prisoner, or knick-knack?
Oh, sorry, my mistake. Decoration.
Yeah, that's
Because he was
decoration.
frozen in a combinate.
All right, so Jack has the point. Ruby, you need to sit out this question. This is for Adam and Jack. Here's the next question. Obi-Wan Kenobi, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, or Princess Leia, who is the first character to speak in Star Wars A New Hope? And that is Adam.
CC3PO.
C-3PO is correct. That's 1 point for you, Adam. And that's one. We have 1 point for Ruby, 1 point for Adam, and 1 point for Jack. Ruby, you're back in. Here's the next question. Stork, camel, giraffe, or elephant. The animators who brought the at Imperial Walkers to life in Episode 5 of The Empire Strikes Back based their movements on what kind of animal? And that is Adam.
Elephant.
Elephant is correct. You have that monopoly.
Yeah.
Adam, all
Well
good job,
done.
Adam. It looked like it would have been
All
on
right.
Ruby's game.
All right. We're now going to the orange properties.
Andrew, I need you to slow down reading the answers when you read the question a lot more, because a lot of times I
Very,
can't hear what you're saying because one answer runs right into the next. I need that
very,
definite space between answers.
very well. Very well. I understand. I will articulate just a little bit better. Thank you for the heads up, Ruby. Appreciate it. Here's the next question. Of Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, Phantom Menace, or Attack of the Clones, what is the first Star Wars film?
Oh.
Uh, I did not complete the question, so everyone, I will complete the question. Everyone still has a chance about.
You were taking a little too long reading the question, so we figured you were already done.
I did not finish. Here's the question. What is the first Star Wars film in which Yoda is completely computer generated? Ruby.
Phantom Menace.
Phantom Menace is wrong. Adam.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back is also wrong.
I
Jack.
think I have a guess.
Jack, you like to guess?
Okay, all the options are left.
I have a guess.
No guess for Jack. Blanky, what do you think the answer is?
Would it have been? No, excuse me, I zoned out. Would it have been the Lego Star Wars specials?
That was not even an answer on the list.
No, but
And
no, but they started in '01.
the answer actually is Attack of the Clones.
Yeah,
Mm.
entirely CGI was Attack of the Clones. They did use some puppetry for the close-ups in Phantom Menace.
All right,
I just remembered that.
Ruby and Adam, you were both incorrect. You both have to sit out. This one is for Jack and Jack alone. So listen carefully, Jack. Here we go. Here's your chance to get a point. Of Boba Fett, Han Solo, Asajj Ventress, or Princess Leia, of whom did Jabba the Hutt say, "This bounty hunter is my kind of scum, fearless and inventive"?
I'm gonna say Princess Leia, because she was in the disguise at one point.
I know this one. Any guess?
Yes, Princess Leia.
Correct. That's 1 point for you, Jack.
Yeah,
I
I
thought it
knew
was
it.
I thought Ventress, but I realized it was Princess Leia in there. Well done there, Jack. That's 1 point for you. And Ruby and Adam, you are both in. And here's the next question. Tentative for Ebon Hawk, Ravager, or Slave One. What is
Can
the
you
name?
repeat those? Could you
Yes,
repeat those? You started running in. They started running into each other
of,
again.
of, of tentative for Ebon Hawk, Ravager, or Slave One. What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? Ruby.
Slave one.
Correct. That's 1 point for you, Ruby. And 1 point
I
for
was thinking
Jack.
of it too.
Here is the next question. Of Baby Jabba, Baby Ula, Baby Mando, or Baby Yoda, what did Vance of the Mandalorian name the child? That is Adam.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda is correct. That's 1 point for you, Adam. Everyone has
Even
1
I
point.
know that.
But do you know his real name, as indicated by the show?
All
But
right,
no, I forgot.
Grogu.
all right, all right.
Ah,
Everyone to 1 point. The next one to get a point gets this Monopoly. Here's the next
Actually,
question.
I discovered actually a little Easter egg with that name, Ruby, and that is the reason he's named Grogu, is to reference the character Grover, because who played Yoda originally?
Frank Oz.
Right. It was
And
actually
Frank Oz.
supposed to
Oh,
be Jim Henson, though, but he couldn't make it.
really?
that, was,
It was supposed
that
to
was
be Jim
my
Henson. He couldn't make it, so Frank Oz had to rush there to do the performance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember that. I remember that. He was supposed to stand in and whatnot.
all right.
I mean,
Let
yeah.
let let we could talk more about this later, folks. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. I hope you like my little Grover impersonation there, folks. Let's continue on here. Um, I know. I love you too. Yeah, I figured, or it's about time. What does Han say when Leia first tells him And she loves him. That's Ruby.
I know.
And that's correct. You got that Monopoly. Well done.
Yeah, and Andrew, you're kind of trailing off in the middle of the questions again.
Sorry.
Yeah, please don't do that. It makes me think that you've finished asking the question already, and it really makes me inclined to hit the buzzer. So don't pause in the middle of the question for dramatic effect. And
I,
He's
I,
trying to
I,
he's trying to pace it better so you can hear it.
yeah,
yeah,
I do it slow so I can articulate everything. Let's continue with now the red properties, and whoever gets them will have a chance have control of the wheel. Here's the next question: of escape pod, sand crawler, medical frigate, or AT-AT in The Force Awakens, what abandoned vehicle does Rey live in? That is Adam.
An
That
app?
is correct. That's 1 point for you, Adam.
Oh.
Here's the next question. All right, this is of 1, 2, 3, or 4. According to Master Yoda, how many Sith are always out there? Adam?
Uh, 3?
Incorrect. Ruby or Jack? Jack.
I will say 1, Darth Sidious.
Wrong. Ruby?
could you repeat the question?
Yes. According to Master Yoda, how many Sith are always out there? 4 or 2?
2.
Of course it's 2. Is there 2 there are? No more, no less. That's 1 point for you, Ruby. And Adam, you're the first one wrong, so you have to sit out this next question. So this one for Ruby and Jack. We'll start with clear buzzers. Here's the next question. Moisture Farm, Droid Repair Shop, Cantina, or Speeder Repair Shop. What sort of business did Uncle Owen run? Ruby.
Moisture Farm.
Yeah, that's right. That's a point, and that's a monopoly for you.
From here on out, all properties are
Also,
1 point winners due to the fact that we are going above our average acquisition round time.
Understood. Understood. Blank. Understood. Very well. All right. All right. And once more, it's time for bets. $10. $10 if you want to bet here. Ruby, you're up first.
Let's
You want
go
to make
with
a bet?
let's go with 140.
$140. Very well. Good luck. And Jack.
all in, baby.
All in. $250. Good luck. Adam.
Let's go with 200.
$200. Very well. Good luck. Good luck. We'll spin the wheel here, and Ruby, you tell Palanky when to stop it. So good
All
luck.
right. Stop.
All right, the wheel stops on. And go to Jack.
No,
Ooh.
no,
Oh.
no, no. That
Hold it.
space is void for this round, as we are not moving. You get one extra
All right.
chance.
That does not count. That does not count. We avoid that spit. But we avoid it and try again, Ruby.
Stop.
And 4 times the bet. Very well. All right, we got 4 times the bet. So $560 for Ruby. $1,000 for Jack, and $800 for Adam. and $1,000 is there for Jack. The jackpot now increased another $2,000 to $6,390. As Blank just said, we are now in sudden death. Very simple. One question and one question only. Whoever gets it right, we'll get the Monopoly. We're going to start with the yellow ones. Here we go. Here's the next question. Of Han Solo, Leia Organa, Luke Skywalker, or Lando Calrissian, which character said, why you slummy double-crossing no good swindler? Ruby!
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, that's right. That's yours. That's your Monopoly. Now we're at an interesting point here. If you get this next one, then the dark blues will go to Jack unopposed. Since everyone gets one property each. Here's the next question. And we're going to skip this question here, and we'll answer this question. Here's another one. Very simple. Of 1, 2, 3, or 4, how many people does Darth kill? That's right, it's again. Of 1, 2, 3, or 4, how many people does Darth Vader kill in The Empire Strikes Back? Adam!
One?
Wrong. Ruby or Jack? Jack?
2.
Correct. You got the Monopoly. And now that means
Yoda and Ben Solo. Well, the
Oh, I
two.
almost forgot. Before we do that, it's time for another bet. No,
No. Blue set is bet.
Thank you. I got confused there for both. Thank you. Let's continue on. All right, hopefully last question. Here's the question. Of 700, 900,
Hey,
300,
hold up. What's going on in the back?
Oh, sorry about that.
Please
I
move
was
to an
getting
isolated area so we
I
can
was
continue without background noise.
sorry about that. It was a pizza guy that got me my dinner.
All right.
Mm.
All right. Are you good, Adam?
Domino's.
We'll wait. We'll wait a moment here.
Sorry about
And
that.
Andre, you're doing a
being
very
called
good
away.
job with these Star Wars questions.
I mean, Star Wars is my bread and butter. Between it and Star Trek, that's my childhood.
Oh,
No,
amen, sister. Amen.
Perhaps next time we'll do one affiliated to Star Trek here. I'll have to look those questions up.
I might
Adam,
not play because I'm not very much of a junkie.
you're not a Trekkie. Adam, are you set, sir?
We're not doing it. Well, Jack, like I said, once you enroll, you can't back out. That's poor sportsmanship.
Yeah, that's poor sportsmanship.
Okay. Let's roll.
All right, are we set? All right, let's
Yep.
continue on with the next question. Here are the choices. 300, 500, 700, or 900. What is Yoda when he finally succumbs to the Force? And that is Adam.
900.
900 years is correct. That's your Monopoly. Adam got that one. Thank you.
Oh, Adam got it.
Yes, he did. All right. And now we're ready for last bets before we take a break. All right, once more, bets are $10. Start with you, Ruby. Why?
Let
How much you want to bet? How much you want to wager on this bet?
let's go 360.
$360. Very good. Thank you. We'll clear the bets here. We can start 360. All right. And Jack.
I'm gonna do house minimum 10.
All right, $10. House minimum. Very well, very well. It's a very conservative bet, considering how many if there are no properties you have. Good move. And Adam,
Let's go 100.
$100. Very well. And Adam, you have control of the wheel. You tell Blanky when to stop.
All right. Something good, and dunk.
All right. Bad. Oh, you get your money back. Oh well. Okay. So at the end of the position round, you have the following scores: Ruby with $3,360, Jack with $1,920, and Adam with $2,190. While we take a break, our landlords here are going to place property. It's going to place properties. It's going to place houses and hotels on their properties. I did that again just like last time. Ay, ay, ay. Houses are $50 and each, and hotels are $250 each. We're going to take a quick commercial break with more of a Monopoly Jackpot right after this. Stay tuned, folks. I thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ruby.
We don't need the Elvis. You should have went Vader.
Okay, watch. Welcome back, everyone, to the special edition of Monopoly Jackpot here on the Nancy M. Martin Production Channel here in cooperation with another server. I cannot recall the tape in my head.
Well,
Where
you
Blanky
can
is
say Studio NJ. That's fine. I'm on good
Studio
terms with it.
NJ. Thank you, Blanky. Thank you. And as you see, everyone during the break, everyone's put houses and hotels on their properties. And let's take a look at what everything's done here. After everything's said and done, Ruby has $10, Jack has $1,170, and Am has $940. And Blanky, why don't you explain the rules here of our make you or break of our make you or break you round?
The first round is the make you or break you round. Mr. Monopoly is going to be walking around, landing on various spaces that could coincide with a prize or penalty. If it's a property, the landlord will have an opportunity to pick up some money with the correct answer. And the other players will have that opportunity if they miss it, but they will have that money deducted if they lose. If we land on a railroad, we will be playing hostile takeover, where you will get where a 2 point or 1 point correct answer will earn you one property from somebody else on the board. Free parking will award one of you the main game jackpot, while everybody else picks up $1,000 from the free parking jackpot. Go to jail, you all go to jail, and do not pass go, do not collect $200. Pretty self-explanatory. Any chance space will award a spin to whoever's property we're on. One of our dice also has a chance space on it. Community chest, lastly, is the progressive jackpot that, if missed by anybody, will increase by 500. Currently sitting at $2,000. We amped it up from last time. You have to own the property in order to get a crack at it, and there are no steals for it. Either way, though, I have the first roll ready. Here we go. Up, and
We have 20.
it rolled under the desk.
Before we do that, let me just say this.
That's why I
After
keep saying I
10
need
rolls,
a dice tray.
yes, you do. Yes, you do, Blake. After 10 rolls, we'll take a quick break and see if anyone wants to increase properties. And we'll be a jackpot, right? Every time every time no one hits a jackpot, we increase by $2,000. After the second 10 rolls, jackpot the 4,000, and minimum bets on chances are now $50 for the first 10, and then
Second
And then
10, all
$100.
minimums are 100.
No, actually, that's wrong. For the first five rolls, up a second 10, it's 100, and afterwards it is $500.
That's right. Excuse me. Excuse me. I forgot.
Provided you have enough money to bet. Now then, Blanky, roll those
Start off
dice.
with a double. It's a 4. And give me that cash right
All
back.
right. Oh, ouch. Well, that goes right into the free parking jackpot. And Blanky, let's get out there of income tax
That'll
and
also
roll
be going to our that'll be also going to our main game progressive.
which is not 89.90. Thank you, Blanky. Now second roll. Go ahead.
7.
7. And we're at St. Charles Place with the hotel there. How much is have a chance to get there, Blanky?
750 for Adam Oliver.
All right, now Blanky. Think about it now, Adam. You don't need to buzz in, but Jack and Ruby stand by in case Adam gets this wrong. I'm gonna ask you a question, and you get this question right, you get the money. If not, that's a buzz in and steal your man. Here's your question, Adam. Of Yumi, Yuna, Yara, or Yaddle, which female character in the Jedi High Council is of the same species as Yoda?
Yuna?
Yuna is incorrect. Adam or Ruby?
Yaddle.
Yaddle is right. You steal that rent. And now we're on our third roll. So Blanky, roll those dice.
10.
And more good news there for you, Ruby, with a hotel. How much we're looking at, Blanky?
1050.
For $1,050. Okay, this time Jack and Adam stand by your buzzers, and good luck. Here's the next question. Anthony Daniels, David Prowse, Kenny Baker, or Peter Mayhew, who plays Chewbacca in the original Star Wars trilogy?
Peter Mayhew.
Peter Mayhew is correct. All right, and we're on our roll number 4.
8.
An 8. And more good news for you, Ruby, with a hotel on Marble Gardens. How much we're looking at, Blanky?
$1,200.
All right, for $1,200. Here's the next question. Of Estelle Getty, B. Arthur, Betty White, or Rue McClanahan, which golden girl played the role of Akmena, that's Ackmena, the night shift bartender in the Star Wars Holiday Special?
Rose McClanahan.
Ruth McClanahan is incorrect. Adam or Jack?
Rent missed.
Nope. Nope. No guess? The answer? Must be Arthur.
Oh, B. Arthur.
All right.
So
Roll
by that, so Andrew, if that's to happen where nobody gets it, you declare rent missed.
rent, miss. Okay. Now we're on roll number 6, I believe. Yes. Roll number 6 or 5. Roll number 6. Blanky, roll them again.
7.
7. And a chance. And Adam, it's Anthony. So Bob, we're going to start with you, Ruby. Minimum bets, like I said, are $50. Would you like to make a bet, Ruby?
Let's go with 310.
$310. Very good. Good luck. And Jack, we'd like to make a bet. Jack, would you like to make a bet?
Jack.
100.
$100. Thank you. And Adam?
Let's go one. I'll go 100 also.
Another $100. Very well. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel here, and you let blanket know when to stop here, Adam.
Okay, something good. Stop.
All right, we're gonna stop there.
Just dodge bankrupt.
Take the money, take the money back. Everyone gets the money back. And we're at roll number 7.
Jackpot increase.
Mikey, I think the 2000 to 10,990. Thank you. Go ahead, Blanky. Roll 7.
Ooh. 2 and a chance.
Good chance. Well, everyone is telling $5, but once more, time more bets here. Again, we just did it. $50 each. It's a minimum bet here. Ruby, you want to make a bet?
235.
$235. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. And Jack,
Hang on.
235.
Okay, for my, it's betting time, so I'm going to go with 500.
$500.
wager.
Good luck to
Wow.
you. And Adam,
Let's go 150.
$150. Let's consider that's a minor bet. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel one more time here, and Adam, you know what I need you to do.
All right, something good here and stop.
Pass to the left. That means the following: Ruby's money goes to Adams, Jack's goes to Ruby's, and Adams goes to Jack. Jack.
Look at that, Ruby. You got profit.
Yep.
How about that? We're not Ferengi here. Cute. All right, roll number 8. Running to the halfway point.
Jackpot increase.
That brings me by doing $2,000 to $13,215. Thank you, Blanky. Roll number 8.
Oh my goodness. 4 and a chance.
4 in a chance. William pass go for $200. And Ruby, this is your chance to collect another $2,000. It's a $2,025. Yeah, $2,000. Is it?
Yes, it's at 2,000. It's not been increased yet.
Keep this for you and you
Hey.
alone. Jack and Adam, you may not buzz. Very simply, you get $2,000. If you don't, you don't. All right, simple enough. Here's the question: Up Darth Maul, Darth Tyrannus, Darth Sidious, or Darth Malak, who did Obi-Wan Kenobi defeat in the Battle of Naboo?
Oh, Darth Maul.
Darth Maul is right. That's $2,000. And
We rolled a
we're not a
chance.
chance. Or a chance. I must get a chance. Well, another.
We rolled it, Andrew. Like I said, one of our dice has a chance marker.
Thank you, Blanky. Thank you. All right. Well, what says it? You know what you need to do. Time to make some wagers. Time to make some bets. Ruby, you're first.
$200.
$200.
I call the bet 200.
Another
Oh,
$200
we're
to
not playing
Jack.
poker, but okay.
And Adam.
Let's go and 150.
$150. All right. And the wheel's spinning here, and Ruby, you know what you need to do.
Stop.
All right, then we'll stop it on. Just past Jackpot to pay Jackpot. Ooh, smart. All right, so all that money, $550, goes into the jackpot. That means the jackpot's $13,765, and we had another $2,000 in jackpots. The jackpot's not hit. $15,665, and at roll number 9. So, Blanky, roll them.
We have not had that many lucky spins today, have we?
No, we have
No, we haven't.
not.
No.
Well, here's something for you. It's a double. It's a 4.
All right, and Ruby just bring in with 4 houses. How much we're looking at for Orion for? How much are we looking at Orion for?
Try
$440.
$440.
All right, and for Blanky, you have. I mean, thank you, Blanky. Ruby, you have first dibs. Jack and Adam, stand by. It's a question. Of George Lucas, James Earl Jones, J.J. Abrams, or John Williams, in The Rise of Skywalker, who makes a brief cameo? Let's try this again. In the Rise of Skywalker, who makes a brief cameo as the bartender in the cantina on Ishmi?
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams is incorrect. Adam or Jack? Jack.
Okay. I was going to think James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones is incorrect. Adam?
I was gonna. My guess would be George Lucas.
Also incorrect. The answer is John Williams.
Ooh,
So,
good for
okay,
him.
so Jack and
Oh,
Adam,
wow.
I'm sorry,
Wow.
but we got to take some money away out of your
I
properties
didn't
because
realize he is the one who
wrong.
makes the song music.
All right, and that rent goes to they goes to where, Blanky?
We can. We'll put it. We'll just. You know what? I never actually decided what we should do with it. Let's just put it in the jackpot.
Let's put in the jackpot. I agree. 6,645. Now we're at roll 10 here at the halfway point. So Blanky, go and roll them.
9.
9. Oh boy! Well, this is a good way to end the first round. A hostile
1 point
takeover.
answer.
Yeah, I agree. 1 point answer. Very simple. 1 point. Whoever gets it right gets a chance to take anyone's money on the board. Remember, first person gets this correct, whoever gets 1 point gets it right. Here's the question. Of Rancor, Rathtar, Thernok, or Sarlacc, what kind of beast inhabits the Great Pit of Carcoon? Ruby!
Sarlacc.
Yes!
$2,000
Adam,
for you.
Actually, no.
Oh yeah,
no.
excuse me.
Adam, I'm taking your blues.
Okay, dark blues, and that at the end of the first 10 rules are scores at $49.50 for Ruby, $5.05 for Jack, and $10 for Adam. Ruby, you can add another you can spend $150 and those pop houses into hotels. What do you want to do?
Let's turn those houses into hotels.
Okay, okay. That's done $150. You're now down to $4,800. Now, that's okay. So we keep going here. Now the jackpot, we'll add now $4,000. And minimum bets are $100 for the first 5 pulls. At 10 and 500 as we go on. So let's continue with roll number 11. We'll keep on going. Blanky, roll those dice.
It's a double. It's a 10.
Well. Here we go again. Very simply, Ruby, if you get this right, you get $1,000 bonus.
2,000
But
because we're in high stakes.
$2,000. But if Jack or Adam gets it, you have their chance to take a property. So heads up, Aaron. Here's the question. Have we cleared the buzzers? Here's the question. Of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, Mace Windu, or Qui-Gon Jinn, who was Anakin Skywalker's Jedi Master before he became Darth Vader? Adam.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Correct.
Give
All
me
right,
the
Adam.
blue.
All right, Adam. Obviously, you're gonna have to take a property here from Ruby. Which one you want to take?
I would like the dark blues right back.
Dark blue is yours. The $500. I'd see. It's 500, not 750.
It's just preset into the software.
Uh, 750. Sorry, my mistake. That's that's 750, 340, whatever. Let's continue. My error. Come here. Roll number 12. All right, Blanky.
2 and a chance.
Come on, 12.
All right, with 2 and a chance on Bento Avenue with the hotel. How much is Ruby looking at for this one here, Blanky?
1150.
All right, 1150. Jack and Adam, stand by, you brothers. Here's a question for you, Ruby. Of Darth Sidious, Darth Nihilus, Darth Tyrannus, or Darth Maul, what is Count Dooku's Sith name?
That would be Darth Tyrannus.
Correct. And roll number 13. Thank you.
Oh, wait. We had a chance.
Wait, wasn't there? I was just going to say, there was a chance with that one, too.
Thank you, Blanky. Thank you. Lance chance time once more. Now, I'm in the best are now $100 for the first 5 rolls of the second round. All right, Blanky, $100 minimum bet. You want to make a bet? Thank you.
You meant Ruby.
Ruby?
Let's go 400.
Ruby, you want to make a bet or not? Sorry.
400.
400 bucks. Jack?
I'll take the house minimum 100.
100 bucks. Good luck. And Adam?
Let's go 150.
150 bucks. All right.
Essentially, and by the way, you can say repeat bet. That's sometimes why I leave them up.
Yes.
Okay.
Now this is what makes it fun is that none of this is scripted. We actually don't know what's going to happen.
No, we don't. No, we don't. And so
Okay.
spin the wheel there, Blanky. And Ruby, you tell Blanky when to stop the wheel. Good luck.
Come on, everyone. Woo. Jackpot. Jackpot.
Stop.
Wheel stopping. On. As to the left. So Ruby's goes to Adams, Jack's goes to Ruby, and Adams goes to Jack.
I'd say Jack got profit off of that one.
Yes, I agree.
Yep, that he did.
Yeah.
And the jackpot prize is now $4,000, now $20,645. Getting up there. And we're at roll number 14.
For real this time.
Mikey?
9.
9.
Oh my God!
And another chance. Here we go again. This time it's Adam comes to draw up a Ruby. $100 minimum bet. One more time.
150.
150. Good luck.
I don't blame you for lowering the wager.
Neither do I. And Jack?
Same bet as before, 100.
Repeat bet, $100.
Repeat bet.
And Adam?
Repeat bet.
Repeat bet, $150. Very good. All bets are now in. And Adam, you get control of the
Why do I
lead.
keep rolling the dice? We're not playing craps.
Good here.
Sorry,
All right,
it's a habit.
just tell Ruby when to stop it, will
Right.
ya?
Anything
Adam.
good? Anything good and stop.
All right. And stopped on double your money. Double your money. $300 extra for Ruby, $200 for Jack, and $300 more for Adam. All right. Number 5 there for Jack. And we now add another $4,000. Tap out now 24,645. And we're at roll number 15. Ruby, roll them.
I'm not Ruby.
Too blanky.
Mikey, sorry.
7.
Oh, fast go here. Oh, boy. It's one of those nice gag wheels. You know
$450.
you love you. Ruby. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you.
Okay, I think Andrew's not allowed to host anymore. He can't keep names straight. He can't keep the names straight.
Sometimes,
Hey,
truth be told, Ruby, I can't keep a straight face myself in a lot of these shows.
That is valid.
it's
That is
alright.
valid.
We're all having
And,
fun. Just have fun
most of this is
here.
part of this is to give part of this is to give part of this show is to actually give the experience of a Las Vegas floor show. As you know, those do happen. So
Yep.
having people just having a good time is just part of the fun here.
Oh, absolutely,
I
absolutely.
So
agree.
yeah. Anyway, Andrew, rent for Ruby is $450.
Thank you, Blanky. Thank you. All right. Very well. All right, here we go. All right, Ruby, here's the question. Moff Gideon, Wilson Tarkin, Darth Nina, or Darth Vader, who is the commander of the Death Star in A New Hope?
That would be Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yes, Tarkin. Grandma Moff Tarkin. And now roll 16. Blanky.
All wagers are now minimum of 500.
Yes.
Yay.
And now, Ruby, I'm going to say this. I would host the show myself. That's what I used to do. But the thing is, I'm already running 3 separate pieces of software to make this a thing.
Yeah, I know, and it's hard when people flake to find a host when people flake out as well. Yeah, I know.
Exactly. All right.
That's Blanky.
Here we go.
Roll number 16.
All right, we got number 8.
Got an 8. All right, St. Charles Place with a hotel for Adam. How much are we looking at, Blanky?
$750.
$750. All right. All right, Adam, here's a question. Of the Dionga, the Gundark, the Asiak, or the Sarlacc, which creature lives in the garbage compactor of the original Death Star?
The last choice.
Sarlacc is wrong. Ruby or Jack?
Need to clear the buzzers.
Ruby.
Dianoga.
Dianoga is right.
That thing used to creep me out.
Until now. That's new for me.
All right, Blanky, you, Ruby, still at rank. Roll number 17. Blanky, just rolling, but yeah.
All right, we got a 5.
5.
$950 for rent.
Yes. $950 for rent. Thank you, Blanky. Ruby, this is your question. Here's a question. Of Death's Watch, First Order, Shadow Collective, or Jedi Order, what organization does Finn defect from in The Force Awakens?
Oh, the First Order.
Correct.
Even I knew that. He was on Stormtrooper
Last
before.
3 rolls.
Roll number 18. Blanky.
Ooh. Ruby, you're gonna like this. 2 and a chance.
Nice.
2 and a chance. All right, another. And Blanky, how much?
Same
Or
rent.
Tennessee? Another $9.50. Next question. Of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, Qui-Gon Jinn, or Mace Windu, which Jedi Master was known for his mastery of the lightsaber form Vapod?
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. That's correct. And now, chance here. That's probably the next, maybe the last one here. Minimum bets are $500. If you want to bet, you don't have to bet if you don't want to. Ruby, what do you want to do?
1,600.
$1,600. Good luck,
That's a big one.
Jack.
I need to catch up. So double or nothing for me.
Are you going all in?
All in, baby. All
All in.
in.
$1,305. Good luck, Jack and Adam.
Let's go. Let's go all in as well.
All in $1,260. This could be big or could be bad. Depends on where it lands. Minute. Ruby, you know what you need to do.
Up.
Hey! Nice!
Double your money. Everyone double your money? Very well, very well, very well. Okay. It could have been worse.
I have to agree.
I agree. All right, and roll number 13. Blanky.
19 or 20, did you say?
Roll number
13.
19 of 20. Roll 19.
11.
11. And with a hotel on Marvin Gardens, how much is what we looking at for this one, Blanky?
$1,200.
Very well. All right. Here. What? It's a question. Of a battle droid, Blanky, thank you, Blanky. Ruby is a question. Of a battle droid, a medical droid, an astromech droid, or a protocol droid, what type of droid is C-3PO?
Protocol droid.
Yep. All right. Last roll. Blanky, roll them.
7.
7.
How fitting!
And
How fitting!
yes. Well, I can put it with the trivia, of course, because we're not done. Last bets, folks. And Ruby, would you like to make a bet or not?
Let's go with 104 1,400.
$1,400. All right. Good luck.
Okay, I'm going to go all in again.
$2,610. At this point, Jack, I would agree with you. 2610. Good luck. And Adam,
I have to go all in as well.
I agree with you of that. 2520. I agree with you as well, Adam. At this point, very simply, if you land the jackpot, well, we'll see.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Adam,
Agreed.
you tell
Whatever
Blanky when
happens,
to stop and
happens.
you tell him to
Alright,
stop and go back.
alright, that jackpot would be great. I gotta get it and stop.
All right, here we go. And
Just barely made it. I'm
the
gonna
bet
bump
bet
it
at
because it's online.
4 times the money. Well, y'all got a lot of money there, but I think it's a little too late. But
Hey,
Yeah.
I have fun.
I have to say, you guys definitely got a good amount of money each, and now
Let's do some totaling.
they're going to sell you hotels each at $250 each, and Blanky will calculate the totals, and we'll see who wins.
There's your finishing
There's the
total,
game.
Adam Oliver.
That was on 330 for Jack. That was on the 190 for Ruby. $19,100, and congratulations, Ruby, you win.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jack and Adam. Well done, guys. You took your money and left on 190 for you, Jack, and that's on 330 for you, Adam. Hope you guys enjoy your playing here tonight.
I definitely did.
It's a pleasure.
It's fun.
All right, well, hope to see you again. All right, now, Ruby, congratulations. You now have a chance to win a whole lot of money in the bonus round, which we'll do here in just a moment. So stay tuned. All right, we're back. And Ruby, congratulations, $19,100. How you feeling, Ruby?
I am feeling really good. Feeling really excited.
All right, now it's time for the once around the block bonus round. You know how this goes here. We're gonna have you place 5, we're gonna place 4 go to jails on the properties. First jail to be on 2nd Street. Where would you like to put it today?
Oh, let's put it on. Put it on St. James Place.
St. James Place it is. I'm on 3rd Street.
Atlantic Avenue.
Avenue, okay, and 2 on 4th Street. Remember that jail in the corner is still in play.
Yep. Let's go Pennsylvania Avenue and Park Place.
Pennsylvania Avenue and Park Place. Okay, now very simple. You get 5 rolls. Each base is worth $50. You can stop at any time, but if you have jails or double 3 times, you're out. And Blanky does
Make it halfway around the board. Make it halfway around the board. We'll add 5,000 to the jackpot. Pass go 10,000. Land go 20,000. Plus unlocking the grand. Now, as you did not score over to 20,000 in the main game, you will not be receiving a get out of jail free card.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Blanky. And of course, Ruby, if you pass go, you win 25 grand. But if you land on go, you get 50 grand and a chance to hit the grand. But if you pass go, you have a chance to hit the jackpot. Very simply. Now, so Ruby, you tell Blanky when to stop here and when to roll his dice here, and good luck.
All right. Roll them.
All right, that's a 6.
6, and we have $300. Your bad roll is a 10. You have 4 rolls left.
Let's roll them.
All right, good luck.
5 in a chance. You can make that number anyone you want.
Let's make it a 6.
11. And that's past that first jail. Very good. Your chest. Yeah, $850. Your bad roll is a 9. Is it a 9? Yes. Yes, it is a 9. You have 3 rolls left. Yeah, $850. What are you do, Ruby?
Roll.
All right, good luck.
6.
6. You have 50. You have 2 rolls left. Your bad rolls are 3, 7, and 11. 2 rolls left. 3 bad rolls. Want to keep going or stop?
No risk it, no biscuit. Let's roll them.
All right.
Here we go. All right. You stay alive. It's a 4.
All right. You're
And
your
it was a
last
double,
roll.
so you keep your second roll.
Oh, it was a double. Very good. Very good. You keep your roll. You keep it. And 1350. You have 2 rolls left. Your bad rolls are 3, 8, and 11. 2 rolls left. 3, 11.
Let's
3, 8,
roll
11.
them.
All right. 3, 8, 11 are your bad rolls. What?
Roll them.
4 and a chance. Make that number any number you want.
All right.
Between 1 to 6.
Let's make it a 6.
All right, well done. That's a 10. You're now on chance. Chance.
Yeah, I know. Back one.
Back one. Thank you. Well, look at that. You have one roll left. You need a 4 for 50,000. Any more than 4, you're 25,000. You have no bad rolls.
Let's roll them.
Good luck.
Okay. Off they go. Well, no grand this time, but it's a 9.
Well, all right. Don't get the grand. You get $25,000. You're gonna have that mutual. You're gonna have $44,100. But now you have a chance to win the jackpot, which is at $33,645. We're gonna
Update.
spin the wheel one more. We're gonna spin the wheel one more time here, Ruby, and you tell Blanky when to stop here. Buck.
Stop.
Oh,
You double
Mo!
Just missed it.
You doubled your money to $88,200. Oh my, you're that close to the jackpot. Oh my. Wow.
So close. So close.
Yeah. But $88,200 is still really good.
Yep.
And now, so we add you to your total. Your grand total of what?
Half a second. I have to pull it up from the previous episode. All right. So your your
Yes.
previous total was 208,588.
Wait,
Let me
588.
quickly do that.
588.
208,588 plus your current winnings.
$8,200 for a grand total of
Your grand total is the following. You're making the leaderboard.
yes, $296,788. Now that jackpot goes into the grand jackpot, which
Will
is
it
now
ever
up.
be won? That's a legitimate question.
It's $726,000. Will anyone win it? Perhaps next time. But that's everything. But that's it for tonight.
Well, let's do the updating anyway.
Yeah, the grand
All right,
jackpot
you
is
ready
now.
for the new grand jackpot total?
Is that 726,085 dollars?
Close.
730,000. Oh, I'm off by $4,000. Whatever. But will someone win it next? Someone win it, or someone never win it here before the grand finale? We'll see you next time. That concludes this edition of Monopoly Jackpot. We hope you enjoyed the game here tonight. This is Andrew St. Clair saying, thanks for playing Monopoly Jackpot. And Blanky, thanks for hosting, and good night, everyone.
Right, another successful game done and gone. Hope you all enjoyed. Let's keep this series going, guys. Come on. We need to keep it going. Oh, that's a fast spin. Anyway, we'll see you next time for more Monopoly Jackpot. Have a good night, all.